back again. We are back again. Let's pick up where we left off. So here's where we left off last time. We did the April back test. And now we're going to do the May back test. Here's a little recap of what happened in April. So April was actually the worst performing month. It was still a positive month, 2%, but there was quite a lot of losses. A lot of good lessons though, because there was a lot of C trades. So if you exclude the C trades, you actually find the return is going to be higher. But that's why we're doing the back test. We want to know what a bad trade looks like versus what a good trade looks like. I've been learning about AI as well, so in the future I do plan on using these trades to identify patterns so I can improve the ranking, because at the minute I'm not very happy with the way the ranking is. It's very arbitrary, and I define an A+ setup as a setup which is high probability of making profit because it has a number of confluences that suggest it's going to be profitable, and there's data backing it up. That's my personal definition of what an A+ setup is. And for me to actually understand that, I have to look at an A+ setup like this one here and think, alright, what makes this an A+ setup? What are the confluences that come together? And there's so many things you can consider. You can consider the size of the candle, the ATR value, the distance from the moving averages, the break of structure happening prior to it, the shape of it. And I don't really have a mechanical way of judging what is an A+ setup versus what is a B or a C. So yeah, if I have a look at this actually, let me just see how many A+ setups we got. So we have 4. And they're all in January, so clearly at the start I knew what an A+ setup was, but after a while I just slowly started to not see what it was. So we'll do this, what we'll do is, in this video, we'll continue with the back test, but we'll just look at the chart and just think, what makes this a good setup? And just think about it. I think that's the goal today. The goal is make, back test for May, but also side quest. Explain why. What are the confluences that are making this trade set up either an A or a B or a C? Like, what's happening? Like, why are we giving it? So that's what we're gonna do today. Let's get it. Okay, got first setup there. Got a breakout star. Got a breakout star, but also we had a EMA jump right here. So we actually are in an EMA jump. We've had the breakout here. And, we've had a little gap up. It looks like the 1st of May was a no-go. So we skipped May. Not sure why, but we skipped it. But yeah, here this is an EMA jump. So let's take it. Put it around there, about there. I know there's a breakout star happening too. So with this trade, why have I entered this trade? I've entered this trade because first of all, it's a green candle, and it's almost a full candle. The wick at the top is kind of small compared to the body. The ATR is under 100. You got a big bullish volume candle here. You had a breaker structure prior to this signal, and it's opened and closed above the 12 and 26 EMA, and the 12 and 26 EMA are both pointing upwards. So we have all of those things, all of those confluences, and subjectively, like my gut feeling is telling me that this is a B setup. But mechanically, we've named all of these different things. I can even put the SARS on and say, look, we've got another confluence with the SARS. The parabolic's also pointing upwards. So we have the big volume candle, relatively bigger volume candle. We have ATR under 100. We have the breaker structure prior. We have the parabolic lining up. We have, a green candle, which is basically almost a full green candle, minus the little wick at the top. We have a sloping up 12 and 26 EMA, and we're also closing in above the 12 and 26 EMA. So we have about 7 confluences here. It's about 7 confluences. It's a lot. It's a lot of confluences, and it's almost like, well, at this point we have so many confluences. Why isn't this an A plus setup? And I guess that's the question. But let's let it play out. Let it play out. So we got that. So this here is a breakout start. So we're gonna put that. Yeah, it's about 42, and it'll close about there. So we got 2 setups. We got one here. Yeah, so we're using this line. We're not using this line up here. We're gonna use this. So it's a trade within a trade. Whether or not I take them in real life is completely up to me. Personally, I like taking one trade a day, because one quality trade a day is kind of all I need. But I have seen in the back test that you can take 2 trades and win twice as much essentially. So let's see how it plays out. And there you go, you got the first one, and you got the second one. See, it does pay to put the risk down, because that's 5% in a day, rather than, you're risking 2% to make 5%. So it's still an asymmetric bet, and that was quite a comfortable trade. So yeah, I didn't go over the details of the breakout star, because it basically has the same confluences, except it's just we've broken the previous high. That's it. We've done the breakout. We've started the breaker structure. That's the only additional thing that we've done, but that's the trigger to go in, and it's within 50, but that's just part of the setup. So we have about 7 confluences each for both of these things. I do wonder if that's 7 things each, but I do wonder if that number would be useful for me. But what I'm going to do is let me write this down. Let me write this down so I can speed up this process. Otherwise, I'll just be talking for hours, bro. So I got the first one. So let me delete that. You may jump at 9 o'clock. So yeah, again, I'm gonna give it a B, but for me, I call it an A. 7 confluences is a lot of confluences. Like how many more confluences do you need, really? And it's a winner too, so it's. So yeah, I think the number of confluences and the quality of those confluences too are what I should be looking at. As I can even start looking at higher time frame analysis, so I can see, what does it say on the 4-hour chart or the daily chart? Is it matching? And then you can really, you get what I'm saying? You can really develop an A plus setup, because once I have an A plus setup clearly defined, then I can go into the markets and I can look for those, like, mechanically, without emotion. And that's just the ideal. That's what I want to do. I'm just gonna keep it going. So we wait until the next day. So yeah, again, we can take some EMA jumps again because we've had the breaker structure. So we're assuming that it's going to continue going up. And again, with this one, we have the parabolic pointing up. We're below 100. You know, it's above the EMA jump. The 12 and 26 is not sloping as high. It is sloping up, but it's not sloping as high. You know, we've had a pullback. So maybe 6. You know, and the volume candle is relatively big, but it's not as big as the other one. The other one was here, so you got about 5 confluences here. So this is, you see how I'm just minusing confluences, and now I know for sure. All right, this is a B setup. You know, and the candle is the wick is a bit bigger, so even minus that one, we got 4 confluences. So it is a B. It's not the strongest setup here, but we're gonna take it nonetheless. But now we're aware, hey, listen, this is not, we haven't got as many confluences as before, so the chances of this being an A+ setup is lower. I'm gonna wait for that break. We didn't get it. We got it there. So we can see that it's sloping up a bit more. So that's a sign that, yeah, so that adds on another one. We're sloping up a bit more. You know, we had this big bullish candle there, big bullish candle there that kind of matched up with volume, which was good. So let me just check to see if this actually is a, yep, it is. Yep. So let's see what happens. And we got it. We got them both again. So this one was a B setup, but then yeah, B setup, but it's the number of confluences. I think if I could go back, I would do the number of confluences. That's what I would do to decide whether or not it's an A+ setup or not. But I'm gonna do that separately. Separately, I'm gonna analyze all the data after I get the back tested. So I have all the trades down, have all the screenshots, and then I can just look at each one and really drill down in what makes these winners winners. But yeah, there's another win there. So that's 10% in a month already, which is insane. Absolutely insane. All right, so what time is this? 8 o'clock. So we're gonna give us a B. Give this also a B. And time is it? 11 o'clock. Say cheese. Oh. Alt S is the shortcut, so I might just do that next time. Look, it's still going, But we just want our bit, and then go. Okay, so that's not an EMA jump. We get saved. Alright, we're dropping now. Now we're falling. We're falling now. We've just crossed this line here, but that's already been here. Yeah. So we're going down. Thinking it might even be beneficial to start drawing lines like the way I am, on higher time frames or lower time frames, just to see, hey, is this going down or up? Because right now what it's doing, it's made this high here and it's making lower highs. You can see it here. It's made a lower low. And basically, if it crosses below this, we're going down. If it crosses above there, we're going up. That's a signal on the chart. And it's just the previous high. The number of candles though, it's kind of like we're looking for the swing highs. So there we go. We got a point here, but we're not gonna. It's overnight, so we're not gonna take it. But we're just waiting for it to cross above here. What I'll do is I'll get rid of these lines here because I don't want to make too much noise. I just want to focus on the highs, because the highs will give me the entry. Because we're only taking buys, we're not taking sells. So every time I'm on the charts, I'm just waiting for that breaker structure. Once it shows this, once it crosses below, see it's also crossed below the 12 and 26, but it's also closed below its low, and it's not made another high. When it starts to do that, that's when you know that you're no longer looking for EMA jumps, because it's not going to work anymore. It's done. It's not trending anymore. Here we can now look for EMA jumps and breakouts. We've got a breakout star basically. When there's a breaker structure, even if it's a minor structure, it activates the EMA jump again. So it's almost like if this, then this. So if breaker structure, then EMA jump signal. But if no breaker structure, then no EMA jump signal. And obviously, if breaker structure and if distance or stop loss is below 50, then we can take a breaker structure trade. So let's have a look. This could be a trade where we take both. Could be a trade where we take one. So yeah, we can do a breaker structure trade here. So I'll do that first. But we can also do. I'll do them both. Let me just do them both. So yeah, 70 pips. So that's what it's gonna look like. Oh, there we go. So breakout star didn't work, and neither did the EMA jump. So that's 2 losses there. I didn't even really talk about the confluences, because that's something I'm going to do at the end. After I do all this, I'm going to break down the confluences. But like, just looking at this real quick, if you just want to see it. So we had a good candle. So the candle was full, which was good. We are in a range though. We're not trending. But the slope is there. So the slope is there. It's sloping upwards. 12 and 26 is sloping upwards. You've got the parabolic. The candle is not, the volume is not relatively high. The ATR is below 100 though. So what we got? We got the full candle. We got the parabolic. We obviously got the breaker structure. We have we got the full candle, parabolic, sloping upwards, 12 and 26 EMA. And that's kind of it. We haven't broken this structure here. We haven't broken above it. So that's kind of it. So this is I think I would call this, so it's only got 3 confluences, so it's probably a C. This is probably where I'll be thinking, okay, it's a C trade. It lost anyway. And it's a minor break rather than a major break, so it's not as strong. It's got less confluences than before, like one over here. So yeah, I'm gonna give it I'll give it a C. I'll give that a C. So let's take a picture. Yeah, I'll do this one first this time. I'll just do that 'cause it's clearer. So we're gonna do a C for these. If you see them, don't take them. It's gonna be 8 for me. $11 o'clock. both. Ohio, 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 Ohio gozaimasu. Got another breakout here. Jesus. But it's the same day, so it wouldn't take. I guess that is a hard and fast rule. It's like if we don't see, like not taking more than one trade. There was actually a video that I watched that went into that. I think, yeah, it's somewhere in this video.
Most traders lose money not because they have a... To me, it's all about three things, okay? Number one is context. Number two is location. Right, they start...
This is it right here.
Trading for the day. And over time, what's going to happen is that you realize that your equity high probability setup, then you want to take a trade, okay? If you don't see a A+ setup, then you do not take a trade, okay? Then you don't take a trade, right? Remember, you only have one bullet a day. And then if you take a trade and then you win, then cool, then you stop trading for the day. And then if you lose, then you stop trading for the day as well, right? So either way, you stop trading for the day. And over time, what's going to happen is that you realize that your equity curve will look like this, right? Will look like this right now, instead of like this boom and bust cycle that you had previously. And like I said, this is going to take some time, right? You're not going to see results overnight once you start adopting this philosophy. Your bank account is not going to be magically turned into like $10 million once you start taking one good trade a day. No. It takes time, right? You got to let time do its thing. So that's... Yeah.
So yeah, there we go. You see his setup. It's an A+ setup. You take the trade. And if it's a win, you stop trading. And if it's a loss, you stop trading. And the idea of having one bullet a day, it's kind of like a sniper mentality to trading. You know, you're a sniper. You have one bullet. You have one shot. You're about to assassinate the president. You know, you're about to assassinate Trump. I'm not promoting that, but I just realized I'm going to post this. And it's going to pick, the AI is going to pick it up. I love Trump. I love Trump. I love Trump. I love Trump. I'm trying to, I love him. I love him. I love him. I love him. It's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Peace, peace, peace and love. Peace and love. Peace and love. When I say shoot, I meant shoot with my love. That's why. That's what I meant. Oh, gosh. But yeah, you have a sniper. You have one shot. If you're going hunting, you only have one shot. If you miss, then it runs away. And there's no more... You get what I'm saying? The prey runs away. And then there's no more chance of you getting it. So, yeah, that's it, really. So, yeah. Here's another one. It looks like there's another setup here. It is both a breakout star and a yeah, it's a breakout star and an EMA jump again. It's sloping up. The volume candle isn't, so let's see the confluences. It's below. It's just the way it looks, the visual aspect of it. It's not bad. to be honest. Like, it's going up clearly. So yeah, so obviously we've got the BOS, we've got the breaker structure. Yeah, we've got the breaker structure. Yeah, we've got the breaker structure. What else we got? Yeah, we've got the breaker structure. We have the sloping 12 and 26. We've got the parabolic, and we're below 180R, and that's it. We've got 4. So it's, yeah, so it's a B. It's a B setup. B setup. We do, but the thing is, we do have the price action looking a bit funny. Like, the price action looks a little bit funny. We've had a rejection here on the wick. Prior to that, the price action is not looking as, you know, as good, as glorious as this one. Like, if you look at this one, we got the curve. You know, this one, the reason why this one's so beautiful is because it's like, it goes up, does the breaker structure, makes the high, does the curve, and then just breaks all the way up, continues up. This is the, I think, did I put down the 5th as an A+ setup? I didn't. It looks like I put the second as an A+ setup. Let's see what the second looks like. Yeah, I put the second, which is not really, price action wise, it doesn't look the same. This one looks like it. This one looks beautiful. But I guess I made this one the A+ setup because it had all the confluences. It's strange. Very strange. See, that's what I'm saying. I need to really go through this properly. But this one, like, in hindsight, this was an A+ setup because of the curve. That curve is what I'm looking for. This one didn't really have the curve. It just kind of broke up and then started. So, but that one there, if I can go back in time, I would say that's an A+. Just because it just looks like it. But here, this one's definitely, it's only got 4 confluences, so it's definitely a B. And the picture of the price action is just not, it's just not aesthetic enough. It's not pleasing enough to the eye for me to class it as that. And they both lose straight away. So I won't call it a B because it had 4. I think a C would have 3 confluences and a B would have 4 to, I'd say about 6, 4 to 6. Yeah, and then if you have 7 above, then it's A. Let's just do that. We'll do it like that. Yeah, we'll do the same again. It's basically the same. Basically the same again. Do it like that. What time did I enter? What day is it? The 9th. So the next day. Gotta make some more of these. Yeah, what time was it? 12. And just take a peek. So OS. Beautiful. Just double check. Yup. Let's go. Power user. Oh man. Yup. Oh, where are we going? Wow. So we were definitely going up. He just gapped up. That gap. Look at that gap. Is it time? It's not time. That would have been ideal, but it's not time. Wow. Wow. Can't enter on any of these. You can't really. Can you enter on that? Can you enter on that? Are you really entering on that can? No, I wouldn't. I just can't. You just can't do it. You just can't do it. There's no way. There's no way you can enter this can. We're waiting for a break. We're waiting for the break. We gotta get a break. Yeah, no. We gotta get a break. Yeah. So, okay, this is a mess. So we got this high all the way up here. Really, we're trying to wait for a, yeah. That's what we're waiting for. We're waiting for another minor break, because that high up there is so high. It's just, yeah, it's just too high. Wow, just rejecting. But that's what I'm saying. This beat waiting for a breaker structure, just keeping us in. It's just keeping us out of trades. It's keeping us out of like, poor EMA jumps. You can say there is one here. I know it's biased. It's definitely biased, but you can say there is one here. It's definitely very biased, this trade. But let's have a look. So we got this little slope here. I think it's on the next one. Yep, on the next one we got the slope. To be fair, so it's broken this minor one. And to be fair, to be completely honest, so this is at 5. There's no BOS, it's just pure, this will be a pure EMA jump. And yeah, we've got the sloping up, the 12 and 26 EMA. We had a lot of bullish candles. How many we had? So we got a lot, just a lot. The volume doesn't work. But we've all got all green. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We've got 9 green candles. Literally from 8 to 5. Literally from 8 to 5, it's been green. Like the entire day was green. So on the daily chart, or on a 4-hourly chart, there will just be big green candles. Like if you go on a 4-hourly chart, you can see there's just big, look, just 2 big green candles. One there, one there. Like 8-hour day, literally just 2 big green candles. So if you look on here too, yeah, it's a mess. I ain't looking on the higher time frame yet. But yeah, so that's essentially a signal. So yeah, we got the parabolic lining up, the 12 and 26 sloping up. We had the breaker structure. We're below 100. We've got a load of candlesticks going in one direction. We haven't broken this minor yet, and the picture doesn't match now. The picture's not looking good because we're still in this range. You know, even on the 4-hourly you can see it, but we're still in this range basically. We haven't broken a major high. This is a minor high created, and even the signal is a minor high. It's not even this is the high up here we want to reach, and this is the second minor high. And the one we're entering in is on this 3rd, so that's not a good sign. So yeah, 5, I'll give it a B. And yeah, see how it goes. It's gonna be overnight, and it does. Is it gonna do it? Is it gonna do it? It does it, barely. There, you get a little bit scared. Get a little scared there. But yeah, it does make it in the time. I think there is probably a trade up here, which I'll do. Yeah, there's a trade just there. You probably have another trade here. If you want to get in for 2 EMA jumps, there's a trade there. So there's 2 trades I'm going to do. Let me get to that. So Control S on that. So we got 5. We're at 5 o'clock. It's 15th of May, mid-May. Give it a B. Pasting it. You could ask, why don't you take the trade here as well? You could ask that. Maybe the rule could be, don't take more than one trade. Because yeah, you could take a trade here, but it would get a bit messy. Because yeah, that one's gonna lose. So you are, yeah. So maybe not. Maybe this trade isn't legal. I wouldn't take this trade. I would. Maybe that could be a hard and fast rule. We just only take. So if we have an EMA jump. So if we're in an EMA jump, we can't take another EMA jump. We can only take a breakout start. So here I can take a breakout start, but not an EMA jump. So yeah, 47. Yeah. It actually might miss it. It actually could miss it. That's it exactly. Yeah, that's it exactly. But it might just miss it, and I might make this a loss just because I want to be as conservative as possible. But that might actually not get it. It might graze it in real life, but I'm gonna be harsh. I'm gonna be harsh and say it doesn't get it, because it might. I'll be a better reflection of what happens in real life. Like you get hit with slippage, and it will just miss the stop loss. Still a good setup, but yeah, still a good setup, but yeah, because you got it sloping up. Yeah, you got it. You got everything. So this is the entry. So it doesn't slope up as high. It's sloping up. No, it's sloping up. Relatively, it's high, but it's not like the highest candle. You had a breaker structure. So we got the parabolic. The parabolic's still upwards. Relatively, it's a higher volume candle. Relatively, way below. Yeah, we're close to 50 though. So we're not. It's not really ideal. We're below 50, but we're close to 50. So close to 50. It's a big bullish candle. So this is B. I think it's a B territory. The price action doesn't look too great because the slope is not low enough. Really, it's low, but it's not like it's dipping low. It's not dipping low enough. It's got to dip low. It's got to dip lower. B. You got to arch that back. Get that arch. Yeah. So yeah. But yeah, again, it scrapes it. So you could say it gets it, but just from experience, I know it's actually better to. Yeah, it's better to just be conservative in your back test. It's an accounting rule, isn't it? Just an accounting rule. So yeah, so obviously we've taken the breakout start, and this is actually an entry to do it again. Like if you have the balls for it, like you can do it again. You can. So there's another breakout star you can take, and relatively it's not the highest thing, but there's 3 bullish candles. It's not relatively high though on the thing. Yeah, you may jump. Yeah, there's lots of confidence here. I think this is probably the price action is not. The price action is not as good as well. It's not as good though, so I'll give it a B. I'll give this a B, but yeah, again, you have them both set up here, so I'll just set this at 58. It's about there. Yeah, gives you get the breakout star, but do you get the? Nah, you don't. You don't get the EMA jump, but you get the breakout star. So, but that EMA jump there is a bit controversial because it's as it closes, and I don't think I've done that yet. I don't think I've taken the EMA jump as it closes. So I'll just do the breakout star. Because in real life I'm not going to be able to take an EMA jump straight afterwards. That's not something that I would do. I would accept my winnings and then just keep it going. Of course, I'm probably going to see it happen in real life and be like, damn, I should have taken it straight afterwards and made more money. Why did I chill? But I don't think I've done that in this back test. And if I have done it in back test, then of course I'll come back here and add it in. But I'm not going to add that in at the minute. I'm just going to say 5 o'clock. What was that day? 19th of May. We just took another breakout star because that's the safe option. We'll do that. Give it a B. And but we can take a EMA jump there, which will be a loss anyway. So you can take an EMA jump there, which will be a loss. Because that's an EMA jump, because it's been, there's a breaker structure there, so it's still active. There's a new one up here we want to break. But we're assuming that it's still in an uptrend, so when we see this, but we can see that the volume is not aligned because you've got a big red volume there. Pitch is not aligned. It's not that great. We're in a pullback, which is not a bad thing. Pullback's not a bad thing, but the pitch is not great. The volume is not showing it. So we've just got the ATR. We've got a full candle. It's sloping up, but not. It's sloping upwards. It is sloping upwards. So I'll give it that. but the parabolic's not showing, it's not aligned with it, so it's only 3, so it's actually a C setup. Yeah, it's actually a C, it's a C setup, so it's not the best setup. So this one we probably wouldn't take. It loses anyway, so we'll just add that in. 20th. This is good so far. It's actually a really good way to so far I found a really good way to judge what is a C setup and what isn't. So far that's actually pretty good. It's working. Like it's working. Like I'm confident that's a C. Like I'm confident that this is a C trade. Like that's a C trade. Like it's a C trade. And I have reasons, like there's reasons why it's a C trade. I'm not just saying it's a C trade because I feel like it. I'm saying it because of like reasons, actual reasons. I actually have arguments to back up my points. Like I'm not just saying it, like I'm being rational. So yeah, now we got this. Keep the line there. Keep the line there. So yeah, we got this line here. We just made a loss, so we're just waiting now. Okay, we got that. Got that BOS there. We're pointing upwards. So yeah, we're pointing upwards. We've got the parabolic. The candles are green, relatively high. It's not not high. It's still high, don't get me wrong, but it's not the highest. We're below ATR, below 100 ATR, so it's sloping up. The candle's pretty, yeah, it's pretty full. I'll give it, it's pretty full. That's a full candle. So we got them pointing up, full candle. Got the break. We got the break structure part of the parabolic break structure. Picture's not that great. Yeah, it's 4. So it's a B. It's probably a B setup. Yeah, it's a B setup for both, I think. Yeah, we're in it for. We are in it. We are in it. In it. Yep, we're in it. And we lose it. We lose it. Yeah, we lose it. Yeah. Yeah, we lose that. So that's 2 losses. Both at the same time. So 5 o'clock. I gave them both Bs. And you see, if I did this previously I would just go back and say, you know something, I think that's a C anyway. Like my bias would get involved, but now it can't get involved because I literally did it. Like I found that there was 4 confluences, and I said 4 to 3 to 4 to 5. Did I say 3 to 5 before? If it's 3 and below, it's a C. If it's 4 to 6, it's a B. And if it's above 6, so if it's 7 and above, it's an A. That's what I said. Did I count everything though? I haven't been counting everything properly. No, I haven't been doing that. So it's not perfect yet, because I think earlier on I included everything. I said, oh, it's above the 12 and 26. It's like I mentioned what happens in the actual strategy itself. So I do need to go away and properly write down, all right, what are things I'm looking for? So yeah, this is practice. This is good. This is practice. So yeah, it's still a B. I'll still give it a B for now. It's better than before. It's an improvement. We're using Kaizen, so we're just improving continuously, just little by little. So yeah, no, I don't mind that it's not perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect. Like I'm not that type of person. Like, yeah, I'm not a perfectionist. Like I'm just trying to build it slowly, build the habit slowly. And I'm happy with that. I'm happy calling that a B setup. I'm happy that it's stopping me using my feelings rather than, like, that's the point. The point is that I'm trying to stop being discretionary with these back tests. I want to be mechanical. So when I turn up in the markets, I'm mechanical. Oh. So yeah, right now we're just waiting for it to break. We could have waited for this one here, but I'm not going to count it because it comes down. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to wait for it to break this one up here. There is a new one here though. There's a new high here. It could break. And there it is. It breaks it there. That's just the BOS. That's just the breaker structure. Breakout star. I might start calling it a BOS instead of a breakout star, just because it's easy. So that one loses. So 23rd of May. $9 Let's give it a ranking. So relatively high volume, it's below 100. Big candle. Parabolic. 12 and 26 is pointing upwards, but it's not above it, so I won't count that. So I'll say 4, about 4 confluences. So yeah, we'll give it a B. But it's a loss anyway. And wow, wow. Falling, 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 talking. Yeah, I'm a singer too, if you didn't know. Outside of trading. There we go, there's the tip. There is a minor one here, but I think the minor one is also the I think the minor one is. So we got this here. So this minor break here. Yeah, this triggers the EMA jump. 61. Yeah, that's a big jump though. So that's a big jump. So what we got? So we got, got to count that volume candle. That volume candle was a big, volume candle. We got a big candle, elephant candle there. Done the BOS. Pointing upwards. Parabolics on our side. The picture's not great. I can't lie, the picture's not great, so I can't count that. And we're not even doing a major break, we're doing a minor break, so I'll give it 5. So yeah, B setup. It looks like it wants to. It does win. Oh, a bit too far. It does win. Barely though, so I might not count it. To be honest. No, I'm not gonna count it. I'll say it's a loss. Yeah, I'll say it's a loss. But yeah, again, if you get lucky on the slippage, you're fine. It's just if you don't, then it will make you mad. It will make you upset. It will make you very upset if you don't get it. So you would rather not include it. I'm just not going to include it in the back test, even though it does clip it. I want it to be comfortably above it. So yeah, because even when I take trades in real life, I'm sometimes adjusting the take profit because Pepperstone is different to FTMO. In terms of like the prices on the screen, in terms of where the trade is. I don't know if it's because there's a lag between the two. I don't know what the thing is. I don't know what the reason is. Maybe one day I'll learn. But at the minute, I know there's a discrepancy between the two. So I know there's going to be a difference between the two, and I may adjust it. And I might adjust it a little bit higher or a little bit lower, depending on what it's doing, like depending on how much I'm in for. So like depending on how much profit I'm expected to make. So yeah, it's too much to go into, but I just know 27th I'm not going to count. There is a breakout star there, so I'll take that breakout star. That breakout star might have been a winner too. Breakout star might be a winner too. I think that's a little winner. I think we got a winner. So if I started doing it perfectly. Yeah, if I started doing it perfectly, it would have been there. But again, yeah, I'm not going to count the EMA jump, but I'll count that. I'll count that in the middle though. All right. So we got 27th. Almost at the end of May. I think this is a longer video because of the analysis. I'm just chatting way more, but what can I say? So we lost the first one, but won the second one. EMA jump. Did I give it a B? I think I'll give that a B. Yeah, I think I gave it a B. Alright, let's take a picture of the EMA jump first. Let's take on here after this. Yeah, so just waiting for that high. So now waiting for that break. Getting to the end. We're getting up to June. It looks like we're gonna close out. Made this new high up here. New high up here. Friday in May, so we're coming to the end of the month. Ooh, there's a little one here. So we got a little minor, another minor squared. Yeah, minor squared. Below, yeah, minor squared. Oh, 7. This doesn't count. Now we got another minor here. And we got one here. Just bears, bro. Alright, there we go. Alright, so we got, right at 5 o'clock. Right at 5 o'clock, we got one here. So yeah, we're at June, and we're gonna move forward. I don't know, maybe off camera I might just write down what makes write down what I'm looking for confluences, just so I have that written down properly. Maybe even switch up switch this up. You know, how I'm thinking is I can have like another shift to the right. That's not what I wanted to do. Yeah, like a little thing like this, and it's like I can have a little secret key. I can do the key secretly. Put the key over here, so it's like 3. So it's like it's a C, 3, B, 6, and then just like an A7, just anything higher than 7. Just anything higher than 7. So that could be the key for now. Like maybe I might change it. And I'll get to it. I'll do this properly, but yeah, it's like, see what I'm saying? If I put 7 here, I'll do that. I didn't ask you to do that. If I put 7 here, I can do like a little formula, and it will say, alright, if it's above 6, then like, if it's above 6, then oh no, there's even better. There's an even better one, but yeah, if it's above 6, then A, or if it's below, then B. There's a better way of me doing it. I'm going to do it off camera, but something like that. So I'll just put in a number of confluences and it'll tell me the ranking there. So the rankings will no longer be just based on my subjective view. Like there'll be a metric, there'll be a number. So it's like it'll be more mechanical. And then I can start finding, hey, what actually makes a good trade? So then, I'll be better suited. So, but yeah, we've got 79 trades so far. Let's have a look see. Let's have a look see. It should keep it going, innit? Yeah, it does. Beautiful. So how we doing it? Just do a sum here. No, don't do that. Don't want to do that. Alright, where are you at? Where are you at? There you are. There we go. And then we're just going to do okay, so 7%, it's not too shabby. So 7%, a little bit better, around 17 trades. So averaging around 16 trades. Yeah, 11% a month, which is amazing. And yeah, you know, so it'll be cool to get the win rate too. You know, it'd be cool. We might as well get the win rate too. I want to know how to do that again off camera. I'll do that off camera. So I've got a couple things I'm gonna do off camera. Just get the win rate, set up this ranking system properly. I might even look at the 79 trades, to be honest. I might even look at the 79 trades since I got the picture here and just really dig into it. In fact, I think I know what the next video is going to be. The next video is going to be using AI with these, like with this stuff, because I got the images and I've got AI, so AI can tell me, hey, what is there? It might catch some stuff that I'm missing, and then I can get the list. Yeah, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I'm gonna stop a video there though, so I've done May. This video was more like, yeah, definitely way more like technical, me talking a bit more, but I think me learning a bit more too, because you know, as I get closer to hitting September, you know, yeah, once I get to September in the next 4 months, so after 4 more back tests, once I get to September, like that's when I'm gonna start trading live. So I want to make sure I'm ready. So when I'm trading properly. So, you know, no more messing about. Now we're trading right. Let's go. We've got to keep it going. But yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching.